I wasn't aware of where we were going, and I didn't even know I was looking at it. But we're actually going into the arch.
Hi, we're Yvonne and Jeremy, and we're road tripping around the western US. Today, we're in Utah visiting ARCHES National Park.
Good afternoon, everyone. We have crossed over from Colorado into beautiful Utah, and it's actually nice and warm here today. We're just driving along, pulling out at ARCHES National Park.
It's just really crazy to believe and imagine that at one point, many years ago, this entire region was just covered in these sandstone structures, so it's just completely flat. It's like a desert. But then over time, because of erosion and water and pressure, everything got eroded and this is what's left over. So Jeremy and I were saying earlier that it feels like this is just one of those parks where you just kind of have to admire the structures from afar, because when you get too up close, you can't really appreciate how it looks. Actually, after coming up close to the Partition Arch, I think I have a different opinion. I think generally it's just different. When you're far away, you can appreciate the entire structure and how it looks, and all of them together all at once, how that paints a picture. But then when you're up close, you can also appreciate the fine details and the colors and the layers.
After strolling in a very relaxed manner around the window area of ARCHES National Park, we're finishing off our first half day here at the Fiery Furnace. These are really large red rocks that have been carved kind of into these fin-looking formations over time through erosion, through rain, through snow, through wind, etc. It's cloudy this morning, but after we arrived, there's a massive tour group, so we gotta walk fast.
The tour group has like 100 people there.
Ah.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like a massive group, so we gotta go beat them and enjoy the view before they do. Right now we're going to go on the main trail to go to the Double O Arch, but along the way we will also pass by a bunch of other arches too.
It's a little chilly this morning, and that's pretty different from yesterday where it was quite warm. There are a number of people on the trail, but not too many that it overcrowds you and makes you feel like you can't stop to really enjoy what's around you. We're gonna keep walking. It looks like there's a steep climb up a rock to see the next arches.
I wasn't aware of where we were going, and I didn't even know I was looking at it. But we're actually going into the arch.
This is what happens when Yvonne tries to have fun. Don't cause erosion. Too late. To be honest, today was partially delayed by a bunch of school kids. They're split up into a few different groups, and they were taking a lot of time, talking a lot. They would just sit under the arch, which honestly, if I were a senior in high school, I'd probably do that too. Because of that, we waited for them quite a bit, and so it took quite a while to finish this trail, but it was still great to see all the different arches.
So one thing about Arches National Park that I'm learning is that it's really important to come at the right time of the day, or else the arch might just be completely covered. So right now it is late afternoon and we're here checking out the Skyline Arch, which is perfectly positioned in a way where the sun is just hitting it.
So arches usually take a ton of time to form, but the Skyline Arch had a boulder fall out from it in the 1940s, doubling its size. So one unexpected, or maybe it's expected part, is people want to pose for pictures inside the arch. And so a lot of times you have to wait. And we're not even in the middle of the high season. Yep, we're waiting.
It's a nice little path, but there's switchbacks. No!
It's paved.
Whoa! That is so cool. Wow.
We're at the Delicate Arch, waiting with 100 of our new best friends to see the sunset.
I think I saw photos of Delicate Arch, and then I think in my mind I just thought it was smaller. Now, like being up close, it's really big.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like what shocked me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's awesome.
Yeah.
Just sitting here and admiring like this arch and just imagining how it came to be, how many years it took for it to look like that. Alright, so the sun just set and we're still sitting, just taking some more final looks at the Delicate Arch. I'm really glad this is the last thing that we did at Arches National Park. It's a very good way to wrap up this park.